try to practice live trading. It's going to be a little weird if I do it, but it'll be a live stream on Twitch. If this was in the regular market session, this looks interesting in here. This crazy MESO, it's up, Mesoblast up like 100 and what, 30%. This is my trend line. See if it bounces right here. Probably should bounce right here. I don't do the bottom of the candles. I want to see the first pop where it comes back to right in here, and then where it's holding. Common touches right along here. It's had a hell of a move. Let's see where it powers up, and then you have a little bit of a kind of momentum run there. So it would have a very hard time getting above 1478, most likely. So we'll put a little line across there too on the wedge. This big move though could fail right here. It's hard to say. These are 1 minute charts, so nothing crazy. We'll watch that and see how it's doing. USO, UCO. We're trying to nibble on this one in pre-market, get a feeler for it. It looks like it wants to bounce. Let's look at the daily. Let's look at 3 months because this one's all jacked up. That's not even going to do us justice. I'm going to look at intraday because it had a reverse split, I believe. So it's kind of holding this little wedge pattern we drew from way back when. It's been pretty accurate so far. We don't mind drawing horizontal patterns if stocks are moving in sideways patterns, but they're really not. So you have this little internal wedge too right in here. It's to the upside. Once again, this is pre-market, so let's not get crazy. I don't really look at stuff like this, these little spikes. Just like this would be the top area probably. Somewhere in there like that. So let's see if that bounces too. And let's go back to our crazy Mesoblast. Let's see, we're bouncing off that trend line there, at least it's trying to. Too bad this isn't regular session where I can use stops and go heavy. Can't use stops in pre-market. Let's see if it gets above our little trend line moving average. See that energy there? You like to see that volume and then a decent volume bar there. This one's a little weak on the follow through. Once again, this is pre-market too. MACD hasn't turned up yet. We're still on the negative side, but like I said, based on my trend lines, it would have been a nice little trade that we could have done. You know, you get 1,000 shares along here, tight stop. You're in at 13.30, you might give it 20 cents to the downside. Let's see if it rejects the trend line and pops again. This is going to be a very hard wedge to get through up here. In fact, this little directional change right in here might be hard to close above a 14.27. I probably would have sold it right in here. Right there, I probably would sell it, at least half of it, and then I'd stop the other half, probably under this candle tail there at 13.80. So if we have 1,000 shares, we've already guaranteed a decent profit. We're out at 14.20 on that sell right in here, and then we let the rest run. That would have been a beautiful trade, but we're not live and we're not in the regular session, so we don't play with this stuff in pre-market.